Hello viewers, this is Wolf here with some more Monster Hunter collectible content, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Diablos plush. So, just taking a look at this, jumping straight into this figure here, this Diablos is actually looking pretty nice in plushie form, to be honest. I do like some of the details here, especially with how they detailed the horn. It has a nice little curvature here at the top, where it kind of curves up, goes down, and then kind of back up here right at the tip. So that's kind of interesting there. The coloration is nice as well, especially when you take a look at the eyes. So the eyes have like a nice little red design here, but it does have a little bit of like a pinkish tint to it, which is interesting. A little bit of texture detail just on the mouth here, which is interesting. We have this little jagged design for the mouth, separating the top and lower portions of the mouth here. I do like the transition of color where we have these bright browns going down into more of like a yellowish color here for the undersection, especially just underneath the mouth here. The yellows on the horn and as well on the tips of these little parts here, which is actually kind of cool. Of course, we have these little brown feet looking kind of interesting. And then right here for this little back section just behind the head, we of course have these little yellowish spikes here lining the entire top portion of it. It does kind of end into a little bit of a yellow here, just right there, and then yeah, of course it's going to line the entire section right there. If we take a look to the back of Diablos here, if we look at the wings actually look kind of interesting. I do like the detail here, kind of nicely textured with these materials right in here, but with these little brownish lines coming down. We have these spikes right on the tops of the wings here, and then right on the back, there's a little bit more of like a detailed section of the back here where we have these little black lines, which is kind of interesting. I think this is supposed to like show off like the scales or something on the back of Diablos, I think. So that's kind of like an interesting detail there. When it comes to the tail looks nice because I like this little, this triple segmented portion here. We have, so the tail comes down and then it kind of separates into these two sections here. So I like how these sections are kind of floppy, but right here we of course have these yellow spikes just on the ends of them on the sides, and then right on the very end of the tail here we have these little yellow spikes here looking very nice. So yeah, this is overall, I think this is a very nice looking plushy version of Diablos. While I'm not personally a fan of Diablos myself, I do think the plushie version of it is very nice. Very cute as well for how menacing Diablos can be. But yeah, just taking a look at this, of course we have Diablos' little icon here, just like all of the other plushies. And yeah, if you guys are into Diablos, if you guys like Diablos and you don't mind having like a little cutesy plushie version of him, I think this is definitely a very safe purchase. I think this is definitely a go-to. So I would definitely recommend picking it up if you guys saw it and you were a little bit cautious on maybe pulling the trigger on the purchase here. I think this is definitely worth it if you guys are into Diablos like that. So that's pretty much going to conclude the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found it informative. There's definitely going to be a lot more Monster Hunter related content coming in the future, as well as more plushies. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. But until then, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys have a good day or good night, depending on where you are. And I will see you all later.